Welcome back to Elite Rentals. I'm James Corwell. Today we're looking at top 5 yachts to charter in Marbella. If you enjoy practical insider charter advice, subscribe for more yacht insights. And if you're thinking about planning a charter, Elite Rentals can help. There's a link in the description. At number 5, a sharp entry-level option for Marbella, Shalimar 2, the Sunseeker Predator 84. She's around 26.5 meters and typically charters from about $47,000 to $54,000 per week, plus expenses. Sunseeker's Predator line is known for sleek open-plan decks and lively performance. On Shalimar 2, that means quick transits between beach clubs, large aft sun pads for daytime lounging, and a comfortable interior salon when you want to cool down. She usually sleeps up to 8 guests in 4 cabins, which suits a family or 2 couples with kids. The toys are exactly what you want for this coast. Expect a fast tender for beach runs, towables, stand-up paddle boards, and often a jet ski or sea bob when local rules allow. For a day off Marbella, I like to choose an early anchor off the quieter stretches east of Puerto Banús. Enjoy water toys while the wind is light, and then move closer to the port for a smooth tender transfer to dinner. Why Shalimar 2 earns a spot here is simple. She offers genuine yacht comfort in a package that feels like a high-end dayboat, but with full crew service and multi-day capability. If you're planning a first charter around Marbella, it's a very low-friction way to test the lifestyle without overspending. Insider tip, ask the chef to prepare a light Mediterranean forward lunch on deck so you can maximize water time before the afternoon breeze. Next on the list, we step up in scale and deck space while keeping that fast open yacht style. If you're comparing boats for dates in peak season, Elite Rentals can shortlist suitable options and hold a soft option while you decide. The link is in the description. At number 4, Four Friends, a Mangusta 108 by Overmarine. She's 33.5 meters in length and typically priced from about $70,000 to $80,000 per week, plus expenses. Mangusta open yachts suit the Costa del Sol very well. Think expansive outdoor lounging, seamless salon-to-cockpit flow, and high cruising speeds that make day hopping easy. Four Friends usually accommodates 8 guests in 4 cabins, and the main deck layout gives you that terrace over the sea feel when the glass doors slide back. With a shallow draft, she can anchor closer to the beach than many similar-sized yachts, which is a real advantage around Marbella's sandy coastline. Key features here include a large aft deck for entertaining, a 4-deck sun pad zone that's great late afternoon when the wind is off the land, and a simple, sporty aesthetic that suits events and family trips alike. The crew will be used to quick turnarounds for restaurant drop-offs in Puerto Banús or down the coast. A detail worth noticing. At this length and speed, fuel planning matters. On a typical Marbella itinerary, you'll keep ranges short and fun and let the yacht shine as a day and night platform rather than cruising long distances. That's one reason Four Friends is so popular with guests who want a social, effortless experience centered around the port. If you'd like live availability and transparent guidance on delivery fees to Puerto Banús or nearby marinas, Elite Rentals can advise and negotiate favorable terms. You'll find the link in the description. At number 3, we move to a compact displacement yacht for more volume and range. Quid Pro Quo, a Bonetti Tradition 100. She's about 30.2 meters and typically charters from roughly $80,000 to $90,000 per week, plus expenses. Where our first 2 picks are open sports yachts, this Bonetti brings the comfort of a classic tri-deck layout, a shaded aft deck for dining, a full salon separated from the elements, and a proper sun deck, often with loungers and a bar. She usually sleeps up to 10 guests in 5 cabins, a configuration that works well for multi-generational families or couples who want privacy. On board, expect the signature Bonetti feel, warm finishes, sensible traffic flow, and generous storage. The real luxury here is time on board. You can take an easy 2 or 3 night loop from Marbella, Estepona for a first night, a run to Gibraltar Bay for a second day of toys and a sunset at anchor, then back to Puerto Banús for a final evening. The crew will manage the rhythm so you're always in the right place at the right time. For water toys, think a larger tender for comfortable shore transfers, towables for kids, and paddleboards for quieter mornings. While every yacht's inventory differs, your broker can confirm jet ski availability and any local licensing you may need. Why Quid Pro Quo deserves this mid-range spot is the balance of price, space, and service level. If you value stable motion at anchor, shaded outdoor dining, and an interior salon that feels like home, this category is often the sweet spot. Most first-time charterers don't realize just how comfortable a 30-meter displacement yacht can be for a week. It feels less like a boat day and more like a floating boutique hotel. Now, for the last two picks, we step into the ultra-luxury category where onboard amenities rival five-star resorts. If you want a custom Marbella to Balearics itinerary, perhaps embark in Puerto Banús, then reposition to Ibiza for a long weekend, Elite Rentals creates tailored routings and coordinates delivery, fuel planning, and marina bookings. Link in the description. At number 2, Lady Brit, a 63-metre feed ship. She's one of the standout Northern European builds in the Western Mediterranean, with weekly rates typically from about $470,000 to $540,000 plus expenses. The appeal of Lady Brit is consistency, feed ship build quality, a top-tier crew, and guest spaces that work for all-day living. Expect multiple dining areas, a large sun deck with a spa pool, and expansive lounges that can convert into cinema-style settings in the evening. Wellness is a highlight. Lady Brit is known for a comprehensive spa setup that can include a dedicated treatment room and sauna, ideal for recovery days after long hours in the sun. Operationally, a yacht of this size may anchor off Marbella rather than berth in the port, with tender transfers arranged on your schedule. That's often the best way to enjoy the coast. A quiet morning at anchor with paddleboards and the gym, lunch on the sun deck, and a seamless tender run to Puerto Banús for an evening in town. Crew choreography is where yachts like Lady Brit excel. Service stays discreet, timings are precise, and every shore plan is pre-briefed, so you never wait for a tender or a table. From my experience, this is the level at which you notice the difference in provisioning and detail. Fresh produce brought aboard first thing, specialty wellness menus, and flexible dress codes for different areas of the yacht. If that sounds like your style, Lady Brit is an outstanding match. If you're leaning toward wellness-led yachts with full spa and gym setups, Elite Rentals can shortlist comparable feed ships and other Northern European builds and align them with your dates. The link is in the description. At number 1, Phoenix 2, a 90-metre Lursen with a commanding presence and the amenities to match. She typically charters from around $150,000 per week, plus expenses. This is the level where the yacht becomes a destination in itself. You'll find multiple exterior decks, an expansive sun deck with a large spa pool, a full gym, spa and massage facilities, and a cinema. Accommodations are usually for up to 12 guests in an array of suites, with a master that rivals a high-end hotel. The interior design is notable for its glamorous Art Deco-inspired style, and the volume on board means there's always a quiet corner to read or take a call. For a Marbella program, Phoenix 2 will typically anchor off the coast and run polished tender operations throughout the day. If the sea state is up, the team will stage tender pickups from a more sheltered point or adjust the day plan. A detail worth noticing is the toy complement. Expect a large selection: sea bobs, towables, jet skis where permitted, inflatable platforms, and a capable chase tender for swift shore runs. Crew count is high at this level, which means parallel service, fitness sessions on the sun deck for those who want it, a relaxed breakfast elsewhere, and guests heading ashore, all handled at once without effort. Why Phoenix 2 takes the top spot is scale, but also reliability of experience. Ultra-luxury charters are about flow, tender on time, toys ready, lunch plated perfectly, and a crew anticipating what you want without asking. When that happens in a scenic, lifestyle-driven port like Puerto Banús, it's memorable for all the right reasons. If you're looking at peak dates and need to secure a large yacht early, Elite Rentals can place a no-obligation option while we refine guest numbers and itinerary. Use the link in the description. A few closing tips for Marbella charters. First, set your day rhythm with the captain at the start. Mornings at anchor, afternoons ashore, or the reverse, so the crew can plan tender runs and toy setups around local winds. Second, book popular restaurants and beach clubs with the yacht's concierge well in advance. Summer slots go quickly. Third, keep delivery in perspective. A modest delivery fee can be worth it to embark directly in Puerto Banús and avoid transfers. Finally, if you're planning a celebration, share the brief early. Good yachts will pre-stage lighting, playlists, and service so it feels effortless. If you're comparing these yachts with others, Elite Rentals can provide a clean, like-for-like shortlist, real availability, and transparent pricing, including VAT and APA, so you can make a quick, confident decision. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. If you're ready to plan your charter, visit Elite Rentals using the link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe for more yacht insights.